need it. God's got it. God's got everything you need. How many people believe that? Whatever you need, it sounds good in a song, but do you really believe that? God's got it. I like it. Amen. We thank God for our musicians and our singers and everybody just do so wonderfully well. So wonderfully well. Just sound like the angels are rejoicing this morning. This nice, brisk fall morning. I like it. God got it. Whatever you need. Thank God for all that's been done and said. Luke 8. Again, like I said, we're going to try to move on. Luke 8, verses 41 through 44. And behold, there came a man named Jairus, and he was a ruler of the synagogue. And he fell down at Jesus' feet and besought him that he would come into his house. For he had one only daughter, about 12 years of age, and she lay a dying. But as he went, the people thronged him. And a woman having an issue of blood 12 years, which had spent all of her living upon physicians, neither could be healed of any, came behind him and touched the border of his garment. And immediately her issue of blood starched. Used for a subject this morning, the harsh reality. Other people have issues too, but the Lord still cares about ours. A harsh reality. Other people have issues too, but the Lord still cares about ours. Let us pray. Prepare us now, God, to be a sanctuary. God, pure and holy, God, tried in truth. God, we ask now, God, that you prepare our eyes, God, that we may be able to see, God, that we may be able to see those things which are spiritual. God, prepare our ears, God, that we may be able to hear far beyond, God, what the world can hear. God, prepare our hearts right now, God, that it becomes good ground, God, that the word sinks way down into our sanctified soul. But most of all, God, we pray, God, that the words of our mouth, oh God, the meditation of our heart, be acceptable and pleasing in thy sight. For Lord, you are our strength and our redeemer. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. 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 Thank you, ushers, for doing so wonderfully well. The harsh reality. Other people have issues too, but the Lord still cares about others. And so this morning, as we continue to speak on the various and many issues which are going on around the world, and yes, there are a many. But have you ever stopped to wonder just how does the Lord decide who, when, and in what order will he address and handle certain things? Especially when it comes to not dealing with our own issues, but when we seek God for the issues of others. Come on. On one hand, we could say that he is God. So why does he need an ordering system? Can God just not handle all the issues at the same time? Come on. And to that question, the answer is, of course he can. Surely he has the power to control things at the White House, at the big house, at our house, overseas, in the seas, beyond the seas. God has the power to do whatever he wants, whenever he wants. Yes, sir. But that's just not how things of issues work. For if the Lord was trying to handle all things all at once, well, I mean, think about that. That would be called perfect peace. Yes, sir. Yes, that's it. Signifying the end of age. Yes, sir. Why? Because the truth of the matter is that every hour, every minute, every second of the day, there are issues constantly going on. So the only way for the Lord to stop them all at the same time, he would have to stop the hands of time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And some may say, well, that too would be all right with me. For I'm sick and tired of all of these issues. And that may be true. Yeah, we tired of the issues. But then we got to ask ourselves, if the Lord was to stop the hands of time today, are we sure that all of our loved ones would be safe and sound in their salvation? Yeah. Or for that matter, are we sure that we all would be safe and sound? In other words, when the Lord does decide to stop the hands of time and call about perfect peace, that is what we call the end of time. And when the end of time comes, oh, then it's a little too late for people to worry about their issues. Yes, sir. So for right now, it's probably best if the Lord continues to make a daily task list of the issues he will attend to. But as we said on last week, does that mean that in order to get on the Lord's task list of issues, must we always press and fight in order to be seen? In other words, if the Lord wakes up every morning and says, what issues am I going to deal with? Does he throw the ball up in the air and says, whoever jumped the highest? Yeah, in one sense, we already know that it's good that daily we should pray for others as well as for our own issues. But in the second sense, we can't always know how to press or pray for those unexpected issues that just happen to pop up. In other words, have you ever got to the end of your evening and when you kneel down to pray, that you said, thank you, Lord, for all of the unseen things that you kept me from?
Thank you, Lord. Yep. Come on.
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
In the course of a day, sometimes we forget that there's a whole lot of issues that could come up. And every now and then we got to thank God for all of the things that he kept us away from. During the course of the day, there's a whole lot of issues that can really get our loved ones. But we got to thank the Lord for the things that he kept us from. So what do we do then to get upgraded on the Lord's list? Meaning, yes, I know others may have already gotten up early and started making their requests unto the Lord. Meaning there's some early risers, those like Jones and Dowdy, they get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and start talking to the Lord. So when I get up a little bit later, if it's about who got up first, I don't have no way of getting to the Lord. Jones don't sleep. He already talking to the Lord right now. Lord, it can't be about who gets to you first. What happens? All of a sudden, now, at this very hour, I need some help. What am I to do about my issues? While the Lord is out dealing or attending to somebody else's issues. What about me? What about what's going on? Lord, what you over there? But what you going to do about my issue? This is what we have here before us today. Here in this particular passage, we have the harsh reality of a whole lot of things going on, which require the immediate attention of the Lord. And believe it or not, the main storyline is not just about the woman with the issues of blood, but sometimes we forget all about little old Jairus, the ruler of the synagogue, who had a fatal issue with his daughter. Yeah, I hope you can see the big picture here. I know many times when we hear this particular passage, we tend to put a great deal of attention on the woman with the hemorrhage problem who pressed her way just to touch the hem of Jesus' garment. What we don't see is the problem that this man, Jairus, is having to deal with. Why don't Jairus get the same attention that the woman gets?
Yeah. Come on.
For with the woman, if we was there, I'm sure we could have clearly seen her issue.
Yeah.
But with Jairus, his issue was not even right there with him. So our tendency is to put focus on the issues that we can see in others and disregard the issues of others which we cannot see. In other words, just because somebody's sitting beside us, just because they're not bleeding on the outside, don't mean that there's not something going on. The inside.
That's right. That's right.
Well, what are you saying, preacher? One of I might well say one of my biggest pet peeves in life. I'm gonna put it out there. It's when I see people who don't have issues that all of a sudden want to use a handicap sticker. Just to get to the best spot. No, they don't have any issues.
Yeah. Come on.
But just because they can get a sign to say they got an issue. But oh, if somebody was to call them out on their issue, then they want to act like they don't have any issue.
Yeah.
That's a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah. That's right.
But see, down through the years, I've learned that just because I can't see a person's issue, just because a person's not living, just because a person's not close, that don't mean they don't have an issue going on. On the inside, on the outside, you had this woman, someone who had probably not been to church in a while. Now, all of a sudden, because she had an external issue that the world could not resolve. For how do you know the world couldn't resolve her issue? Because the scripture said she spent all she had.
That's right. That's right.
On the resources of the world to solve her issues. But because the world couldn't do nothing about all of her issues, now that her hope was gone, now she wants to press her way to Jesus. Which is why it always makes me laugh how the world tends to have a problem with us rendering our tithes and offering for the upbuilding of God's kingdom. Why they have no problem with giving to those things or people of the world that pleases them or meets their needs. They give to the lottery house to solve their financial issues. They give to the bail bondsman and lawyer to be their defense issue. They give to the government to solve their social issues. They give to the doctor to solve their health issues. But oh, they have a problem when we give unto the Lord to solve our spiritual issues. But then when all hope is lost, that's when they want to come to the church and say, why won't you help me with my issue? Oh, you ain't gave nothing to help the issues of the church.
Come on now.
Why not go back to the bail bondsman? Why not go back to the drug dealer? Why not go back to the OG?
Come on with it.
Give to the world.
That's right.
But then when the world can't help it, want to criticize the church. So what was happening to this woman was because she was giving all she had to the world.
Yeah, that's all right.
And none to a little at all to the Lord. I guess we can say that the world was bleeding her dry.
That's it.
Have you ever felt like that? That you give it all that you had, but now you feel like something is bleeding you dry. You give and you give of yourself, but now you're starting to feel like something is bleeding you dry just as quick as something can come in you. something is bleeding out of you. The blood can't stay in you. Something is bleeding out of you. But then on the inside, you have this man. The scripture says the ruler of the synagogue. I don't know, maybe a preacher, a deacon, a trustee, an overseer, a faithful worker of the church, who now needs to talk to Jesus about his sick daughter who is about to die. An issue that no one else can see except for the Lord. Oh, isn't it sad to have an issue that you can't tell nobody about? You can't tell mama about it. You can't tell daddy about it. You can't even tell your spouse about it. Oh, isn't it bad when you got something going on? You can't even talk to yourself about it. You know something going on, but you don't know what's going on. You want to tell somebody about it, but you don't even know what to tell them. But oh, isn't it good to know that even when you can't see your issue?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When others can't see your issue, when others can't see your problem, when others can't see your pain, the Lord still sees all. So let's look just for a few moments at the disposition of this man, Jairus' disposition, the state of mind and the spirit of this man. For I believe, I always like 3 points, three powerful things we can learn from this man pertaining to how he handled an inside issue of his 12-year-old daughter as compared to the woman with her own external 12-year-old issue.
Yes, sir.
First of all, I want you to notice that this man named Jairus, he did not panic. He did not panic nor have a panic attack. But instead, he just stayed there in prayer. No, how the first 3 verses say that even this ruler who was on his knees in prayer. In other words, he said, I know I do a lot of great work in the church, but every now and then when I need the Lord, I still got to know how to fall at his feet and worship. Yeah. Even as he was there on his knees, you got to get this.
Yes, sir.
The scripture says that the crowd thronged him. The throng means that as he was down there on his knees, the people just came and ran all over him. Have you ever felt like that? That even while you're on your knees, you just feel an overwhelming spirit. Even when you're trying to talk to the Lord, you just feel like you can't get it together. Even when you're down there praying, something is just wrestling with you. You can't even talk to the Lord, right? But did you notice this man didn't panic?
Don't panic. Come on.
Just as we said last week, though, they had to go through the roof to get their friends some help.
Yes, sir.
There was a great crowd there that overwhelmed them. But you notice that both of them had a plan. Even though the crowd was massive, even though the noise was loud, they did not panic. They knew what they had to do to get to the Lord.
Yes, sir.
So much so, think about this. The Jairus could have went into panic mode.
Yeah.
He could have jumped up and started fussing everybody out. Don't you see me down here praying? Get out of my room. Leave me alone. Get away from me. Don't you see what I'm doing? But Jairus realized that he would have jumped up in panic mode.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jesus might have slipped away. Got to get this. In other words, sometimes when we're talking to the Lord, we allow all the distractions of the world to put us in the panic mode. We allow what the bill collector say. We allow what the doctor say. We allow what our friends say, what our loved ones say, to put us in the panic mode. But we got to realize when we're talking to the Lord. Why? Because Jairus realized why he was there.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever had something you wanted so badly in life that you was willing to hang in there?
That's
for as long as it took her. Even if others was trying to tell you that it was too late, even if others was trying to tell you that it wasn't going to happen the way your prayer was, you didn't panic. Why? Because you know it said, if you going to pray, don't worry. And if you going to worry, don't pray. Yeah, that's easier said than done. But oh, if we can ever get to a point in life when we can learn to get on our knees and tell the Lord about our issues.
All right.
But oh, while we're down there talking to the Lord, if we can ever get to the point where we can feel the panic attack go away, where we can feel the fear go away. Oh, if we can learn that even when we're on our knees, even when the crowd is mumbling, rustling, and buffering, oh, if we can ever get to a point where we can get to that point where we don't panic when we're talking to the Lord.
Yes, sir.
Which leads to the second point. And that is, Jairus had patience. First, he didn't panic, but then he had patience as he waited for Jesus to attend to the immediate needs of someone else. Yeah, preacher, but it's one thing to be patient when you're just waiting on the Lord to come to attend to your cry. But how can you be patient when you see others trying to bum rush you to get ahead of you, as if their needs are more important than yours? See, I believe if this woman would have saw Jairus bleeding like she was bleeding, I don't believe she would have pressed by Jairus, but she couldn't see what was going on in Jairus. Maybe she thought he was just praying. She said, you don't have an issue, I got an issue. So she went by. She didn't mean to go by. In other words, sometimes we got to realize when people go by us, when people do things to us, maybe they don't mean to do it. Maybe they're going through something. They don't know we're going through something. So we got to be patient.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, we believe that because somebody was rude to us, that they were just trying to be rude.
Yes, that's all right.
Yes.
But maybe they were going through something.
That's right. That's right.
And they didn't know we was going through something. So we got to be patient.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Jairus' daughter was dying. But this woman was dying too. And I believe Jairus understood that surely he could have gotten up and started to argue with this woman. He could have reminded this woman that he was a ruler. But instead, I believe Jairus said, go ahead. Maybe you need the Lord just a little bit more than I need. Meaning sometimes I know it's hard, but even when we're going through our own issues, others may come to worship with their issues. Sometimes we who are just a little bit stronger may have to be a little bit more patient.
Yes, sir.
So that the Lord can deal with others.
That's right.
Even before he deals with us.
That's right.
So I believe just as you heard it, sometimes too, we have to say that yeah, I got my issues. And yeah, I called on the Lord. But maybe before the Lord got to me, he had to go back to Puerto Rico and still help those that were homeless. Maybe before the Lord got to me, he had to go back to Vegas and still help those who was dealing with burying a loved one. Maybe before the Lord got to me, he had to go to California and blow out a fire. Yeah, I realize I got issues, but other people got issues too.
Yes, sir.
Which brings me to the third and probably the most important point. And that is, Jairus didn't take it personal.
That's right.
Oh, you got to get this one. He didn't panic. He had patience. But he didn't take it personal. Oh, how we are subject to do. Don't let someone else happen to get something that we think we should have got first. Oh, how we take it personal. Don't let the hostess or the hostesses seat somebody else before they sit us. Especially when we know we got to the restaurant first. Oh, how we take it personal. Don't let the company give a personal promotion before they give us a promotion. Especially when we've been at the job 2 times longer than they have. Oh, how we take things personal. It doesn't matter that they set them first because they wanted to give us a seat by the window so that we can see the stars on the outside. It doesn't matter that they promoted them to the little job because they had a bigger job for us. Oh, and they don't tell us about it. Oh, we take things personal. The Lord don't tell us why he's doing what he's doing.
That's right.
But Jairus, oh, this woman barged her way in. Jairus could have said, I know Jesus is not going to quit attending to me. A man of the church. Just to please a woman of the world. Oh, the nerves of King Jesus. Don't he see me down here on my knees? And just because this woman touched him, but I won't come back to church no more.
That's right.
But why did the Lord just not tell the woman to hold on for a little while he dealt with Jairus? He's the Lord. He didn't have to stop her bleeding right there. He could have let her keep on bleeding for a little while. But the Bible says he stopped that thing immediately.
Yes, sir.
So you're saying that she won because she touched him and Jairus didn't? You see, there's a medical word I want us to get into our spirit. It's called triage. And I'm sure anyone that's been to the hospital knows what a triage is. It's the first place you go to be seen to determine the quality of your issue. And if there's one place we take things more personal than anywhere else, it's at the triage. Oh, don't let them call someone else to the triage who just got there. And we've been sitting in this emergency room for 2 hours. You mean because they came in an ambulance? Look at them. We've been here all this time. Been here all night long. They come through the door. They must know somebody. They must got some money. They must be white. They must be rich. How they get in front of me? Oh, we take that thing personal. Don't act like it's just me. Oh, we watch them. Let one more person get their blood pressure checked. I'm going back there and have them a piece of my mind. And they're going to have your mind on the outside of the door. We'll still be fussing. But it's going to be on the outside. But this word triage, believe it or not, it's an old military word in which on the battlefield they would place the wounded in the 3 categories to determine their fate and care. Those with minor issues were placed in category 1. That means you can be quickly bandaged up and put back in the field. Those with major issues were placed in category 2, removed from the battlefield and sent on to get more extensive help. But those with life-threatening and fatal issues were placed in category 3. That's why it's called triage, 3. And those in category 3, the harsh reality was, in this category, it was determined that nothing else could be done except to make that person comfortable until they die. And so you didn't want to be placed in category 3. You really didn't want to be placed in category 2. And so I believe that this too is what the Lord does. But I believe his categories don't work the same way that they work for the world. For with the Lord's triage, no one has to die. But I do believe that just as the hospital, there are 3 categories that the Lord uses when he determines who he's going to come and see about. Category 3 is for those still caught up in the world, who one day, because of their issues, finally realize that they don't have to die. But you see, they are the ones that were on the fatal list, because they were laying out there in the midst of the world. And the world is telling them to give up and die. Category 2 is for those who know the Lord, but still wondering if the Lord can do it. In other words, I believe as the women said on yesterday, John the Baptist knew the Lord, but when John got caught up and his head was about to be taken off, he wanted to know then, Jesus, are you the one? Or should I be looking for another? Don't fool yourself, because there's some category 2 victims in here. When we're going through something, we wonder, is Jesus the one, or should we be looking for another? I know he can heal, but is it time for me to call the doctor? Category 2 says, Jesus, are you the one, or should I be looking for another? But category 1 are those of us who not only know that he's the one, but they know that it's already done. Do I have any category 1s in the house this morning that know that he's the one, and whatever we need, God's got it? But preacher, what does that mean? Oh. What that means is that when the Lord goes see about somebody else, before he comes to see about us, that don't mean that he don't care about us. That just means he's placed us in category 1. And he knows we know how to stay on our knees until he gets back to what we need. Even when the situation dies, even when the situation is dead, we don't panic. We be patient. We don't take it personal. We stay right there. Why? Because Darius found out that even with dead things, good God Almighty, even with dead things, when you're in category 1, the Lord can still make it whole. Church, when you start to feel like the Lord has forgotten all about you, while he's going to see about somebody else, don't get mad. Be patient. And just thank God that the Lord sees you as a category 1. That the Lord see you, because Here's what you never see in the scripture. And I look that thing up and down. I'm close on this. It says the first thing that man did was got on his knees and started praying. When the crowd thronged him, when they overtook him, it doesn't say that he got up. It says that even as people was running all over his back, even as people were stabbing him in the back, it doesn't say that he got off of his knees. When the woman came by, you know why he was patient? Because if he was still on his knees praying, he didn't even see the woman when she came by. Maybe we're so worried about everybody else because we're not on our knees praying for what we need. Maybe at the hospital, instead of worrying about who in the triage, we ought to find us a good old corner and just get to praying. Then we can't see who's in the triage. It never said he got off his knees. Even when they came up and tapped him on the shoulder and said, your daughter has died. It doesn't say that he got off his knees. What are you saying, preacher? Even when they talked about it, even when they told him it was over, see, that's when we stop praying. That's when we throw in the towel. But it says, he stayed there till the Lord picked him up. Have you ever just stayed on your knees until the Lord comes to you? Oh, you gotta get this thing. I know there's some praying for some 12-year-old issues. There's some praying for somebody else's issues. And you wonder, is it time to stop praying? But I'm just asking, don't panic. Don't panic. No matter how the flames got hurt. I heard this story about some people that was caught in the fire in California. So the flames had taken out the house and ran them out the house. So the flames had pushed them to the back corner of their lots. So surely it's time to panic. The flames are all in front of me. I'm cornered in a corner of a fence. But it says the lady lived next door. And she saw a swimming pool. Go ahead now. Y'all probably already see this thing. She said, so we can panic and sit by this pool and die. I believe she heard the master standing by the pool and said, woman, do you want to be made whole? So she grabbed her husband and said, do you see that pool? So they jumped over the fence. But here's what I like about it. She was ready to jump right in the pool. But the husband said, hold on. Let's wait till the fire gets just a little bit closer. Go ahead now. He said, because I already see where my help's coming from. So I don't have to panic. And they waited till the flames got a little bit closer. And he said, jump in now. And they jumped in and they stayed under the blood It's like a fire. Oh, if you stay up in the blood and let the fire burn, don't stay. Be patient. Good God. And it is what I believe. And their neighbors come outside. They would have taken it personal if they would have jumped into their pool. Why would they take it? Because I believe the neighbors would have said, that's a good idea. I'm glad y'all thought of something that we didn't think of. What am I trying to say? There's people in your life. They know about the Lord. They had a slight relationship with the Lord. But they just don't know that it's a good idea to jump in. And they're just waiting on you to jump in. They're waiting to see how you're going to handle the situation. They're waiting to see if you're going to keep on cursing and fussing. They're waiting to see if you're going to get mad, if you're going to panic. Or they're waiting to see if you're just going to jump on in. There's that one today. You're still in panic mode. And you just need someone to come calm. Don't have a panic attack. Maybe you, like that woman, lost sight. Focus on the Lord. It's easy to do. See, that's what I love about the Lord. He said that he would and he needed to come by here just to see about you today. So we invite you to the altar today. Baby, you're coming on your own soul salvation. Maybe you're coming because you said that I've been out of the way for a long time and I need to get back. Or maybe you just said, Lord, I need you to help me with my unbelief. Joseph, come on.